Spanky Loco, LA native, Los Angeles native. I'm out here in Bonn, Germany today, but I've been out here in Europe for about a month already, doing music and tattooing. I do music, I'm a musician, rapper, and I tattoo a little bit. So that's what I've been out here doing for almost 30 days now. Days of the tour, and it was a success. I had a bunch of shows. I had a show in Italy. I had a show in Barcelona with the legendary Beat Nuts. That was off the hook. So we made some noise, you know. We made some noise. I mean, tattooing for me has been like, it's always been there. I've been doing it for mostly homies, for homies in my gang, other gang members. So that's kind of how my history with tattoo is. Before music, I used to tattoo homies and a bunch of, boys from the area. So that's my history. Now I'm kind of going back to my roots, going back to the arts and trying to, develop my skill as an artist, trying to, learn from other artists. I've been out here in Europe and I've been connecting with some real good, humble people and artists that take the lifestyle and the art itself. They have a lot of respect for it and are trying to keep that flowing and keep it out here in Europe and introduce it to Europe, the black and gray style. So I think it's a beautiful thing to see that there's other people interested in something like music that's worldwide and has the same connection. Art and music both go hand in hand. So. I think a good artist has to be inspired by, for one, the artwork, and then like the environment and the music. So it reflects a lot on how they feel, how they're feeling at that moment, what they're doing while they're working, Yeah. Gives a good environment. So I think music has a lot to do with it. Lately I've been doing a lot more tattoo music, stuff, more dedicated to tattoo artists and the grind and the respect and the hard work and dedication it takes to be able to go out there and do that, that kind of work, They're all pretty special, all my work. A lot of my fresher, newer stuff that I got when I was younger is more like gang tattoos that I got from like other gang members or homies of mine. So a lot of that work was just random, drawings and just sitting down and drinking and having a good time, hanging out with the boys, that kind of deal. And the stuff that I'm doing now is more like collecting. Now I've been like collecting from different places, different artists. Now I take it like a whole nother level. Like it's not really on no gang shit now. It's more like I appreciate the artist and I appreciate what they do. And at that moment, I want something to remember that moment. Just like back in the day when I was hanging out with my boys, like every tattoo means something to me. You know what I mean? For sure. And I've been collecting in New York. I've been collecting in all over here in Europe, Now here in Germany I collected. So I'm pretty excited about my collection now. Not just getting tattooed, collecting pieces from different artists. I mean, it's got its similarities, but it's also got its big differences. It's two different parts of the world, and I think people carry that pride of where they're from and their area. You know what I mean? Just like we do. And you know, I meet a lot of good people, met a bunch of good people out here throughout the whole trip, and here in particular. You know what I mean? Hanging out with my boy, he's my producer, and I was hanging out with him, all his folks, tattooing his people, having people come in that heard about the tour, coming into this shop right here in Bonn. So it's been you know, it's been a good experience, and for sure I could see the similarities, although there are big differences. You know what I mean? Oh, when I leave, yeah, I'm gonna miss all kind of stuff. The people are cool as hell. You know what I mean? The landscape, looking at everything is just a different trip. You know, it's just a different world. And I don't know, when I came out, I didn't know what to expect. So I'm glad my eyes took in a lot. You know what I mean? I was out in the cathedral, ate some good food, hung out with some good people, had some good drinks, smoked some good weed. You know what I'm saying? So it was all lovely, all lovely. I got a bunch of CDs and albums in the works. I just released last month the Best of Spanky Loco Volume 1, and that has a whole bunch of classic songs from some of my releases. And then I got new tracks on there as well. So, you know, some of the people that aren't familiar with my music can hear some new music. They can hear some classic stuff. And then some of the people that are familiar with it won't get, you know what I mean? Won't get something that they already have in their other Spanky Loco CDs. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like they get the classic stuff, but then we give them something fresh, something new, more over like 3 or 4 new tracks with different artists. So I'm pretty excited about that release that came out worldwide November 5th. And then for the new year, I got the Grind Now Shine Now, the album, the GS project, and that's featuring a whole bunch of people. And then I just released in Europe limited copies of my new sketchbook. Yeah, I'm coming back soon. I'm gonna be back in about 90 days actually. I had a bunch of appointments out here that I couldn't attend to, people that that wanted to come by and collect from me. So I'm really excited about everyone that comes out to see me, that comes and gets a little something from me. I think it's the dopest thing, the intimacy, you know what I mean, like the trust, you know what I mean, coming over and collecting and having a little something for the memory, something that you know don't happen every day, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited about making that happen. And everyone that came out to see me in Europe did a bunch of tattoos, and a whole bunch of people were super excited, just like I was excited. So I love that feeling, and I want to come back out here sooner than later to do that. So we're working on 2014, the German tour, and then I'll be out here in Germany, and then also in France. So that's one of the places I didn't get to visit on this tour, but I got a lot of requests for, to be able to go out there. So that's definitely somewhere that I'm gonna hit for 2014, and then for sure I'm back out here because I got tons of people that I just couldn't hook up with, then I'm gonna hook up with in about 90 days or so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been shot. Yeah, been shot at plenty of times, but hit once. I was hit in the stomach. Had a little some back in 97, 96, 97. So.
Oh, you can tell me something about that?
It's nothing. Just gang shit. You know what I mean? Just gang shit. Just had a little, little altercation with some people and got into a little shootout and. That's about it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Had some problems with some people and, you know what I mean? Just like it happens when you're in that lifestyle, you know? So I had a little incident where I stayed at and these people came in my house, shot me with a sawed-off shotgun. So, yeah, ups and downs, you know? Yeah,
that's life.
Life, yeah, for sure. But we here. That's all in the past, and you know what I mean. We stay clear of all that nonsense, you know. We out here trying to do positive things, and network with positive people, you know. Do some good in life, you know. Get some positivity going, and go out there and you know what I mean. Do stuff that it's not easy to do every day. It's not. It's you can't get up and just go hook up with people on the other side of the world, you know what I mean? And that's a blessing. When you can do that, that's everything. And I've been close to not being here to do it, but I am here to do it, and for that I'm super appreciative, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's been good with Joke Around. We did a solid collab, had a video that we cut up, did a cool little video out for a song that's coming out on the GS project. So for sure, Joke Around Europe was dope. Received me with open arms, brought a few gear, you know what I mean? Got it featured on the video. So from LA to Europe, you know what I mean? It's a solid connection. Joke Around 100 all day, for sure. Shit, Europe was beautiful. I had a great experience. I've been out here before, just never had such a long stay out here, and I was, welcomed. I love everybody out here in Europe, in Italy, in Rome, you know what I'm saying, in Spain, Barcelona, Madrid, all over the place. I got people, and all the people that, couldn't make it, out of Norway, out of Switzerland, and all these other, places out here in France, Paris, you know what I'm saying? Other parts out here in Berlin, all the cats that couldn't hook up with me and that I couldn't be, close enough to. My respects to everybody, because I had a super dope time tattooing, music, you know what I'm saying? Had all the gear, had the t-shirts cracking, the beanies, the hats, the books, the new album, you know what I'm saying? So everybody that picked up a little something from Spanky Loco, I appreciate you guys. It was all love. You know what I mean? And my heart is right here with Europe, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be back real soon for that Spanky Loco European invasion with my boys from the Joke Around in Europe. That's how we do it. That's how we get down. We doing international shit.